What's up, guys? This is Eric from SteamFirst.com, and today I'm doing a live review of Overcast Walden and the Werewolf. Well, a couple of nights ago, I spent a few hours and I was planning on playing this game in its entirety. Ends up happening that after about 2.5 hours of play, I was ready to rage on my computer because I could not beat the final boss. Really difficult. So I think I have a great impression of this game as I've played through it in its entirety. And what I'm going to do right now is just give you my impressions, tell you what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, as I play through maybe the first 5 minutes of the game. So I think it's a good time right now to talk about the story. I'm someone who's not big into stories of games. You know, I don't like to take the time to read most of them, and I just kind of usually push through. Good thing about this game is the story was short, very little bit of dialogue in between each of the rounds. It gives you the idea of what was going on and what we were here to do. Now, a cool thing about this game is that the audio, the graphics, and the gameplay were all created by the same dude. Story, I believe, as well. So, you know, you got to give some kind of credit to someone that does everything for their game. You know, themselves. They basically worked on this all by themselves. Now I'm walking through this village. You know, the story basically tells you that you got into a fight, got shot, and you stayed in your house for how long? You know, forever, for a long time. I'm finally out to go find some people, and I find some bad things have happened to my town. I don't want to give the story away, so I won't do something like that. Basically what we're going to be doing is, it's a pretty linear game. You walk around, you pick up stuff that you may need. So like as right here, found the ammunition. I have no weapon yet, but I do have the ammunition. Again, you may be searching around a little bit more since you don't know the game, where I played through. My full playthrough is in the description below. So if you get stuck or something like that, you'll be able to find that. So you walk around the village, you follow wherever it is you want to go, and you can hit tab, and tab. Oh, the map is not available yet, I guess. And you go pick up stuff, grab what you need, and I knew that was coming. But in my gameplay that you can watch, which is in the description, you'll see that scared the crap out of me right there. Speaking of scaring the crap out of, this game is all about jump scares. The story isn't scary. It's not the story. It's not the scary looking things. It's just the jumps. This thing makes you jump like crazy. Still trying to get that map to work, which isn't, but normally it's tab. Got my green arrow, tells you where to go. Aiming down sights is simply that. There's no aim down sights, just a little bit of a closer view. So that's really what the game is about. Now, talking about sound is fantastic. And when I speak of sound, I'm really talking about the game music. I love the music for this game. And as you probably hear, the in-game music is, like I said before, it was made by the developer. So, really a fan of the music. The setting of this game is dark, dreary, blurry, really hard to see what's going on, which is what gives you that whole, I'm nervous type thing. It makes me scared to, like, turn the corners because I can't really see what's where. Chapters are short, and there's only 9 of them, as you could see right here on this screen. So we just finished the prologue right there, and I'm just trying to check something out really quick before we get back to the video and my description of it. Now, the reason I wanted to play this game in the first place was because I watched it for I played it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes max, and it really scared me. It made me jump like crazy. But yeah, we're good. So it was like, oh, I think people will enjoy watching this, watch me scare the crap out of myself. Which it was the case. Now, the issues with the game, I'm going to skip the story here. The issues with the game that I saw, and that some of the people that were in stream watching me play, are that the scares were pretty similar as we went along. you know, everything was a jump scare. You could, at some point, you could kind of tell where, you know, you could tell where the scares were going to be coming because you got used to it. So let me give you an example of another one here. Oh, so here, tab, there's my mini map. It tells you exactly where you have to go. Things are lit up on the top of the screen. It's nice. The map is actually good, and if you're someone that doesn't like to get lost, you'll be set. So I come in here, I look at some dead stuff, and it scares me in a second. So I got a dead cow and like this demon-y thing that's in here, but I can't get in there. It's locked. So I go roaming around. So, I mean, this is a quick look at the game. Sound, I think it's fantastic. I like the music, you know, I think it's well done. I like the, I like just how the music was done, really. I think it was done well. Nice body parts around, right? Good squishy, dead body part sound. That's a head. Grab a key. Check out the burning cross we have here. It's kind of creepy, right? So sound is fantastic. It's probably the highlight of this game. If you play an hour of this game, 45 minutes, the scares may get you. You know, like the jump scares will get you, especially if it's dark and you're playing at night. You know, and you're all alone. It's cool, but it definitely gets repetitive after a while. Now, as far as gameplay goes, controls are great. You know, it's WASD, use your mouse, pretty simple controls. But when we talk about gameplay overall, fighting some of the bosses and stuff is tedious. There's a spider battle, which becomes really tedious and annoying and stupid, in my opinion. Some of the enemies will kind of float around the screen at you and not move in a way that they would normally move. That's the spiders, that's the skeletons that may come after you at some point, which you would see later in the game. You know, it's just not the best fighting scenes, and like I said, my intention was to play this game in its entirety and beat it on stream. But what happened was I got so frustrated by the final boss that I did not beat the game. I had to put it down before I, you know, punched my screen. So I was not able to beat the final boss. I don't know, 15 attempts it took me, and it was like, okay, that's enough, I'm done. And I stopped. So overall, we have sound, fantastic. Graphics, they're fair, you know, fair for an indie game. This is a $1 game, by the way, on Steam. It's on sale right now for 19 cents. I mean, there's no reason not to buy it for 2 hours of gameplay if you even get through the game. It's locked. I need to find the key. I forget where that is. So graphics are okay. Gameplay, it's mediocre. You know, I mean, the bosses get really annoying, and you know, it's something that will frustrate you and make you want to put the game down. Controls are good. So overall, I'd probably give this game a 3 out of 5 stars. You know, it's definitely got some good things to it. If you got a couple of friends over and you want to play something that'll creep you guys out a little bit, it's worth it. I mean, it's definitely worth it for the $1 price, and right now it's on the low price ever, 19 cents. You can't not buy it. It's definitely worth it. Even if you get 5 minutes of fun out of it, it's worth 19 cents. So, you know, I suggest you check it out, but don't expect too much from the game. It's mediocre, 3 out of 5 stars. Maybe that's me being a little generous, but I did enjoy it at points. So that's my review of Overcast Walden and the Werewolf. This is Eric from SteamFirst.com. In the description below, you'll see the link to the live stream, which is the full gameplay up to that final boss if you want little tips on how to get through certain spots, especially the spider battle, which was really difficult itself. But check out SteamFirst.com for all the news, reviews, deals, and the latest things that are surrounding Valve and Steam. Thanks for checking in. Talk to you later. Be good.